I am Zahid. For decades, the Rohingya people have faced unimaginable hardship, stateless, displaced, and persecuted. But in the face of these struggles, they have united under various organizations to seek justice, human rights, and a safe future. Among these organizations, the Arakan Rohingya Union, or ARU, stands out as an important international body representing the Rohingya cause. However, to keep up with the ever-changing global and local dynamics, the ARU itself has undergone reform to better serve the Rohingya people. Drive. Wakaadan. When the ARU was first established in 2011, it brought together many Rohingya organizations from across the globe. But the world has changed since then, and so have the needs of our people. That's why the ARU needed reform, to make sure we are doing everything possible to protect the Rohingya, advocate for their rights, and bring justice to the voiceless. The ARU reform was not just a change in structure, it was a reinvention of how the organization approaches its mission. The goal was to create a unified voice for the Rohingya people, ensure inclusive representation, and address the evolving crisis with agility and determination. 1. Unification of Rohingya organizations. The first step in the ARU reform was to bring together Rohingya organizations that had historically been fragmented. With many different groups advocating for different goals, a unified strategy was essential. The ARU reform aimed to build a coalition of voices, creating a stronger, collective presence in international advocacy. 2. Strengthening leadership and governance. The ARU has introduced new leadership structures that emphasize accountability, transparency, and effective decision-making. Leaders are now more accountable to the Rohingya community, and key positions are clearly defined, ensuring that the organization is driven by the needs of the people it represents. 3. Enhanced international engagement. Reforming the ARU meant improving the way it interacts with the global community. Through renewed diplomatic efforts, the ARU has strengthened its relationships with the United Nations, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation (OIC), and other global actors. These reforms help ensure that the plight of the Rohingya remains a priority on the international agenda. 4. Focus on humanitarian efforts and crisis response. The ARU has shifted part of its focus to addressing the immediate needs of displaced Rohingya in refugee camps. With the crisis still unresolved, the ARU's reform has created dedicated teams to focus on providing food, shelter, healthcare, and education to refugees. This is not just about long-term solutions but also about survival. 5. Strategic advocacy for citizenship and justice. At the heart of the ARU's reform is a renewed push for the restoration of Rohingya citizenship. The ARU continues to advocate for international accountability, pressing for justice against those responsible for crimes against the Rohingya, including the genocide in 2017. 6. Inclusive representation and youth involvement. Reforms have also focused on including more voices from within the Rohingya community. Women, youth, and refugees themselves are now playing a greater role in the ARU's leadership and decision-making process. Their perspectives are essential in shaping the future of the Rohingya people. Drive. Wakaadan. The ARU reform is about more than just reorganizing, it's about ensuring that the Rohingya people are seen, heard, and protected. We are working to restore hope and a sense of belonging to a people who have lost so much. The reform of the ARU has transformed the organization into a more inclusive, transparent, and action-oriented body. With stronger leadership, greater international engagement, and a focus on both humanitarian needs and long-term solutions, the ARU is now better equipped to face the challenges ahead. For the Rohingya, the journey is far from over. But with the reformed ARU leading the charge, there is hope that one day, justice, citizenship, and peace will be restored to the Rohingya people. Join us in the fight for justice. Together, we can make sure that no voice is forgotten, and no right is denied. Thank you for watching.